Magandang araw sa kanilang lahat. Welcome aboard to my YouTube channel. Eto na naman ang viral issues na dapat nating malaman lahat. Alam nyo noon pa itong problema about sa mga doctors, nurses at pamunuan ng mga hospital. Dami na ang nagpatutuo nitong mga pinaggagawa ng mga staff ng iba't ibang hospitals, not just in Cebu but most of the hospitals sa Pilipinas. Lahat ng mga nagkakasakit o mga natural na sakit ay once you are admitted sa hospital you are automatically declared COVID. Because of what they can profit from the patient, lalo na sa PhilHealth. Only Governor Gwen Garcia na nagtatrabaho from the government ang naglalabas ng katotohanan tungkol sa scam na ginagawa ng mga hospitals at PhilHealth. Hindi lang ito para sa Cebu, kundi para ito lahat sa buong sambayan ng Pilipino. Bago natin panoorin ito, mag-subscribe lang sa aking channel at paki-click na din ang notification bell para maging updated kayo sa mga bagong viral news and issues dito sa Pilipinas at sa buong mundo. Panoorin natin kung paano ibinunyag ating governor ng Cebu at ng kanyang mga kasamahan at katiwalian ng hospital sa kanyang nasasakupan.
I just want to add, as you very well know, there has been a lot of controversy regarding PhilHealth scam, particularly on the COVID-19.
Hospital and the doctors breached the proper standard of care and treatment on Marlon and Nelson, and they disregarded and overlooked medical data so that they can continue the confinement of Mayor Marlon, where he had already requested to be discharged as early as August 24 after having declared to have recovered from COVID. So the reason for that is to maximize profits, and it is precisely this reason that they are filing this case.
Was almost unbearable, and more than our own personal pain, it was the pain of seeing our father having to suffer through that. That has strengthened our resolve to see to it that our suspicions as regards the treatments that eventually led to the death of Marlon and Nelson will be proven. And we are thankful that we were able to find an unimpeachable source with unimpeachable credentials, Dr. Ravi, who has through a studious study, a very, very careful poring over all medical notes, come up with his own conclusions, which verified our own suspicions. Why are we doing this? This will not bring back the lives of Marlon and Nelson. But, and I speak now as governor of the province of Cebu, we are hoping that this case and what we eventually will wish to prove will serve as a warning to others that there will be less people who have to needlessly die because of criminal negligence and criminal greed. Na dili na mapunan ng mga matay na mga Cebuanon tungod sa pagpabaya o kaha gituyo na pagpabaya. Kay dunay giapas o dili ang kinabuhi sa akong mga isuod o dili ang kwarta ng makita.
And we try to discourage all our members from using Chongwa Hospital as their hospital. We do not want you to suffer the same fate as we have suffered.
Good morning, Doctor.
Morning, how are you? Yes, hello, how are you?
And so we're good, I'm good. Whose e-signature is that, Doctor?
That will be mine. I am Ravi Travasala. That's my e-signature.
Alright. And may I ask if all the statements you made in your judicial affidavit is true and correct?
They are true and correct.
And there is no, have you made or executed the judicial affidavit in your own voluntary deed?
Yes, I did.
Alright. I ask you to raise your hand and I ask you again, do you appear
confirm and confirm, Dr. Ravi Venkata Dovasula, that all the statements you need in this judicial affidavit consisting of 9 pages, 9 pages is all true and correct.
Yes.
And again, you did it in your own time.
I did do it in my own volition.
Thank you so much, Dr.
The only time they reached out to the family was to make the wife of the widow of Marlon Garcia sign a falsified document to show, to admit that there were 16 physicians who attended in order, according to them, to demand to ask for reimbursement from PHILHEALth. We're using this document now as basis for filing a falsification or SAPA through falsification of public document by against the officers of Chongwa. Actually, there were no 16 physicians who attended my brother, and that is proven from the medical notes and medical records that they submitted ourselves, that Chongwa submitted to the NBI.
So may we emphasize that this is the first of the series of cases that the family intends to file. So the first case that had been filed was for for medical negligence against the 2 doctors.
At the hospital.
For the hospital, the family will be filing a civil action for damages, among many others that may possibly be filed.
I just want to add, as you very well know, there has been a lot of controversy regarding PHILHEALTH scam, particularly on the COVID-19. Huge packages. You are well aware that PHILHEALTH has released in tranches to the hospitals. Murag advance para review sa COVID-19 na package. Tulo may ka-packages na labihan nagkuha. Kung COVID suspect lang ka, whether or not that suspicion is confirmed or denied, idaghan na kayong kaso, itestingan, negative, pero kay suspect man, 160,000 ang package. Kung COVID moderate ka, buti pasabot, napatumar kag tambal, kuhaan kag mga x-ray, 400,000 ang package. Kung COVID critical na ka, sa among nakita, paninguhaon yung mo abot kag critical, sama sa nangibutang sa akong duha ka igsoon, among duha ka igsoon, COVID critical man, 750,000 na. Pero, sukuhi sa uban ng pamaagi sa PhilHealth, kung diin, musumiter ka, o imong sumada, aron ka ma-reimbursan, kani liquidation na. Nga naman, pegi, download naman ninyo, nga tos mga ospital, millions, aron ma-liquidate. Mo nang magdali sila liquidate, aron madawat nila ang sunod na tranche na pod. And so this mad rush to declare everybody COVID. Nag-una na ko ni ini, ako na ni Gibulgar, which occasioned a Senate investigation. Idaghan man kaayo ang ni istorya na nako. Kani nga among parinti, isod dito, bisaglain. Ang sakit, ingno na lang, COVID na lang, aron wa nay bayran. Musugot na lang po ang tabay. Moto, napirti dagana dayon nakalit og COVID. Pagbulgar na ko, nikalit mo ko bahar. Ang number of positive cases kay doon na naman ni Bulgar. Nga naman, nga nikalit og saka, kay na-advansa naman mga ospital. Kaya manikamot doon sila ng maliquidate. In fact, I believe they have already received 2 or 3 tranches in millions. In the case of Marlon, ilang gibutang dito bilista aron sa pag-liquidate sa 750,000 kay COVID critical man. Gawa sa labang daghanang tambal, apil ang professional fee o 16 ka doktor. Nawa yun na ikita. Mismo ang asawa ni Marlon, wa kakitaan ng mga doktora. Papirmahon unta si Jima, ang asawa ni Marlon. Kay nagdali sila, kay December 30 na, kinahanglan na nila isumiter aron maliquidate na nila. Naghuwat na po tingali sa sunod na tranche. Di sila ka-liquidate, kay wa pa mo pirma si Jima. But I advised her against it. Because I said, kung imo na pirmahan, mura rapod ka, o nikuyog sa ilang ilad. Nga 16 ka doktor yun, ang ni-attender sa imong banang. That is why she has refused to sign. But, there are continued attempts. Gisigihan ng text nga, kung dili ko nung pwede si Jima, si Janjan may papirmahon, kito ama si Jima sa States. I have advised Janjan, this is the eldest of Marlon. You are now a counselor, do not be a party to fraud. This should open up the floodgates of the stinking controversies on the COVID-19 PHILHEALT IRN. And in effect, naluoy ko sa akong duha ka igsuon, kay di siguro yun nga makaabot sa pinakadako ng package 750,000 COVID critical. Mayo unta o ni-survive. I-attest sa mga doktor, recovered na sa COVID. Pero okay na to kay makasukot naman sila 750. And yet, di kuwangan pag-itingali. Kaya wak magibuhi akong doon kay isoon. Ipapirma ang asawa ni Marlon. O waiver. Mamusugot siya nga mo go over the 750,000. Nga bayranan sa ospital. O mauna, ipang-administer unnecessary test, dili ni among statement na ni Dr. Ravi. Mga laboratory test results which did not match the patient's condition. On August 24th, Marlon was already texting Christina. Ingon siya, mugawas na ko. I am worried about the deaths piling up. And yet, wa musugot si Dr. Hernandez.
This is completely a very clear offense, not just the hospital but also the PhilHealth. This is one big scam ever since this pandemic started. Kayo na ang humusga mga kababayan. Magising na tayo sa tunay na nangyayari ngayon sa ating bansa, hindi lang dito, kundi sa buong mundo, na iisa lang ang kanilang agenda. Sa susunod na video na malalaman ninyo ang katotohanan at kung saan nagsimula at kanino nagsimula ang lahat ng ito. Huwag kalimutan mag-subscribe at mag-comment para sa inyong opinion. Thank you very much and see you on my next video.